Hello, greetings to all. Today we will discuss on topic pancreas. As we all know, pancreas is a human body organ which functions or we can say that it functions in two types, like it function as an endocrine gland as well as an exocrine gland. Now we will discuss it in detail. Further, I want to tell you that pancreas is a word. If we split the pancreas word, we get a meaning like pancreas. Pan means all and creas mean flesh. So pancreas is a gland which is made up of all flesh. It is located in retroperitoneum cavity that is transversely across the posterior abdominal wall at the level of lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. It is J-shaped or tortoise shaped and it is 15 to 20 centimeter long, 2.5 to 3 centimeter, 3 to 4 centimeter broad, and 1.2 centimeter thick. It weighs 80 gram. It is soft, lobulated, elongated gland with both exocrine as well as endocrine functions. Exocrine in the exocrine part of the pancreas forms a pancreatic juice, whereas the endocrine part of the pancreas forms hormones. For example, the basic one is the insulin hormone. Structure, we will discuss now structure of pancreas. Here you can see that the yellow part is the pancreas, is a basic body structure, right kidney and left kidney. It is situated and located above both the kidneys, and the tail part of the pancreas is in connected connection with spleen. Basically, the pancreas is divided into three parts: head, body, and tail. It is the head part, which is J-shaped, and it is embedded in the stomach and then small intestine, and then comes the body part, and this comes the tail part. It is inferior vena cava, aorta. These are the vessels which brings and lay back the uh, oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. There is a superior mesenteric vein. It is the aorta, right ureter, right kidney, then portal vein, right renal vessels, splenic vein, which is coming from the pancreas, left ureter, inferior mesenteric vein, left renal vessels, spleen, left kidney, splenic artery, and splenic vein. Anatomy. As I have discussed with you, that pancreas is divided into three parts: head, body, and tail. The head is comprised of 30%, the body and tail is comprised of 70%. Head corresponds with the curve of duodenum overlying the body, the second lumbar vertebra and the vena cava. Aorta and superior mesenteric vessels lie behind the neck. Near upper border of neck, superior mesenteric vein joins splenic vein to form portal vein. Coming off side of pancreatic head and passing to the left and behind superior mesenteric vein is uncinate process. Tip of pancreatic tail extends up to the splenic hilum. This is the head part, this is the body part, and this is the tail part. This is pancreas. I am discussing about this part, that why it is called as a J-shaped. It is making a J-shaped structure, and this J-shaped round shape structure is embedded above the small intestine part. And that is a duodenum one. Histology. Now we will come to histology. Histology, it means on tissue levels. 80 to 90% part of pancreatic tissue comprised of acinar cells. Acinar cells are basically exocrine cells and are composed of lobules, like pancreatic duct forms interlobular and intralobular duct, and then comes to ductiles acinine. Main duct is composed of columnar cells, whereas ductules are formed of cuboidal cells. Acinar cells clump around central lumen, which communicates with duct system. Clusters of endocrine cells distributed throughout, called Islets of Langerhans. Islet of Langerhans is comprised of three types of cells, that is alpha cell, beta cell and gamma cells. Alpha cells are composed of 20% of glucagon cells, 20% cells which basically form glucagon hormone. Beta cells composed of 75% which are the main cells and form insulin hormone, and 5% composed of gamma cells which basically form somatostatin. Insulin hormone, as we all know, controls the sugar level, whereas glucagon has an antagonistic feature to insulin, means glucagon hormone increase the sugar level in the body, whereas insulin hormone decrease the sugar level in the blood cells, whereas somatostatin is other hormone. Small number of pancreatic polypeptide cells are also present. Beta cells form inner core surrounded by other cells. Capillaries draining islet cells drain into the portal vein. Then see, these are the islets of Langerhans. These green part are delta cells. These blue parts are alpha cells, and these if this blue brown color cells you are seeing here, that are beta cells. Then next come to blood supply. Two types of blood supplies are there in the body: arterial blood and venous blood. Arterial blood carry oxygenated blood, whereas venous blood carry deoxygenated blood. Arterial blood or arteries composed of pancreatic branches of splenic artery, superior pancreatico-duodenal artery, that means pancreatic duct and duodenum artery, both are comprised together, which are arising from the superior part, whereas the inferior pancreatico-duodenal artery comprises of again pancreatic and duodenal artery, and is arising from the below part of the pancreas. Venous one drain into splenic, superior, mesenteric and the portal veins. Now come to lymphatics. Head and neck region. In head and neck region, lymphatics lymph systems are present, which comprise of pancreatico-duodenal. Body and tail, pancreatico-splenic one. Nerve supplies. Nerve supply, basically if we talk about parasympathetic, that is vagus nerve is present here. If we talk about sympathetic one, then plexus around its arteries.